is Houston, contact with a test 1.
Ignition sequence start.
Welcome back to the Art Show. So today we're gonna look at two games that recently played between Detroit Pistons and Chicago, and Miami and Indiana Pacers. And Detroit Piston, we got Bay, played 34 minutes, 20 points, 16 rebound, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block. Not bad for a small forward. Um, he literally was working down the paint offensively and defensively to get to get such a high number in rebounds. And then we got Grant, played 31 minutes, 9 points, 5 rebound, 1 assist, 2 steal, 4 blocks. That's a high number of blocks, eh? He was really guarding the paint. He was protective. No wonder Chicago was resorting to a lot of shooting, a lot of 2-pointers, a lot of 3-pointer plays. Cause yeah, it seemed like Detroit had the paint covered. And players coming off the bench, of course, we got Olenek, always influential, whichever team is playing for. Played 19 minutes, 10 points, 5 rebound, 1 steal, 1 assist, and 1 block. Those were the stats that got my eye from the Detroit Pistons section. And from the Chicago side, I'm just gonna bring out the starting 5 stats because they were very interesting. Some numbers just exciting to look at, considering the team that I'm talking about. We've never expected this from such, independent of the opponent, because the opponent did bring a tough game to them. So they really still worked hard for all of this. And we have to congratulate what they're currently doing, how they're doing it, what they're trying to achieve within the camp. So yeah, Chicago really worked hard. So we're gonna start off with Lonzo Ball, 13 points, 37 minutes, 4 rebound, 1 assist, 3 steals, 4 blocks. Guys, you gotta remember that Lonzo Ball was not ever considered such a player. In many people's debates, he was literally written off, and he is putting up such numbers. So you can see that he's improved his game, both in offense and defense. He's probably working harder than before, and we just gotta really congratulate the boy for this. We got DeMar DeRozan, 33 minutes, 21 points, 16 rebounds. 6 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 blocks. Wow, what stats? What stats? We already know, man, he's a hard worker. He never gives up on the play. He always wants to win. He's very competitive, and he's showing it today. He showed it that day. And I'm sure with the team that he has and the players around him, is going to constantly show it. And then, of course, we got the center in Vucevic. Yeah, what a hard name to pronounce there. 33 minutes, 15 points, 19 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, 3 blocks. Guys, Lonzo Ball had more blocks than the center. That just indicates how hard this team is working to achieve a W every night. They're putting themselves under pressure, and they're just doing the impossible right now. And then, of course, franchise player Zach LaVine, 33 minutes, 14 points, 4 rebound, 5 assists. Still good stats, considering the fact that he's not coming from injury of any sort, but he's probably not playing with the ball as much as he used to. So maybe his numbers are going to go down a bit, but 14 points from the boy is still not a bad thing. And then coming off the bench, guys, I was actually shocked when I saw this. Alex Caruso, the Caruso Show, was coming out of the bench. That just indicates how tough it is right now to even be in a being in the starting 5 for Chicago. It's so competitive. that Alex Caruso is literally coming out of the bench. Well, I think it's between him and Lonzo Ball for that point guard position, but Lonzo Ball is holding it down right now. So props to the guy. Alex Caruso came out with 26 minutes, 12 points, 4 assists, 5 steal, and a block. So yeah, man, they really went out there and played hard. So I'm just gonna hit you with the stats real quick. The stats that really caught my eyes. Um, Miami. Jimmy Butler played 40 minutes, came out with 19 points. Right. The one that got me, Tyler Hero. 41 minutes, 30 points. Not bad. Not bad for the young man. Not bad at all. Bam. 30 minutes, 17 points, 16 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. 16 rebound, bro. He's a center. And keep in mind, he's not a natural center. Basically, what I'm saying is he's not what we consider natural center. When we speak of height, um, yeah, height, mass, whatever we consider a player to be a center, how the body orientation should be for him to be a proper center. He's not that, but he's being played as a center right now. I think they're doing what Rockets used to do when they started playing small, basically. So for Miami, he's considered a center, but he's not a proper center, and he still came out with 16 rebounds, independent of it being offensive or defensive rebound. He came out with 16 rebounds. That's incredible. And from the Indiana section, we got Sabonis that played 42 minutes, 17 points, 12 rebound, 4 assists, 4 steal. Not bad for a power forward. And we also got Brogdon, point guard, played 41 minutes, 18 points, 14 rebound. That's actually kind of good for a point guard. 4 assists expected, 2 blocks. Not bad. Holiday, 37 minutes, 7 points, 5 rebound, 2 assists. Not bad. And then players coming off the bench. The one that got me was, of course, sorry for the pronunciation, Brissett, I think. He played 30 minutes, 18 points, 9 rebounds, 1 steal, 1 assist, 0 blocks, but nonetheless, his stats are kind of good, kind of great coming off the bench and bringing such numbers, really contributing to the team. That wasn't bad at all. So why did I choose these teams? Well, let's start off with Chicago Bulls. Let's not say that the fact that they played Detroit Pistons, we can just write Detroit Pistons off. Detroit Pistons, they are an intensive team. They do fight for the W. They don't make it easier for their opponents. So that game was really an intense game because we could see the stats were so close. There was minor differences between the stats, so you couldn't really say this was an easy game or walk in the park for Chicago. But that's not why I'm bringing them up. I feel like Chicago this season could really compete for the playoffs. You know, I feel that conference they could probably get the 7th, 8th seed if they keep constant in what they're doing, how they're doing it, their approach. Because from all the players they recruited this 13th out of Miami and on this off season, you can see that they have improved in major ways. Take one, Lonzo Ball, a guy that we've always ridiculed for his shooting ability, for his playmaking and decisive decision making. All of that has literally changed this season. And I wonder why. I wonder what happened with him and the GM or just with him personally that
when he got to Chicago, everything just changed. He's playing way, way better to the point whereby he's making Alex Caruso come off the bench. That's how intense Chicago is right now. They're no joke. I feel like the chances of them going to the playoffs are higher this season than it has ever been in the past or previous 3 seasons. And if they do make it, here's the key. Here's the key factor. Just like the Suns, if they do make it, the way the confidence gonna rise among the players and the fans, it's really gonna make it even harder for the opponents and for teams that we thought were gonna walk through other teams to reach the final. Even harder to do that, because they're not a team you can knock down and walk over and just thrash and throw to the side. We can see that from the previous games how they get in the W. They're not getting it easy. They're working hard. They're going out there sweating, working as a team due to the fact that they don't have a star, a key man. Everybody's putting in something. And that's the interesting part about Chicago. They're another example of Miami. And Miami right now is one intensive team. A team that gets the win through the dirt if they have to. All the players in Miami are fighters. It's even the white boy Tyler Hero right now. He came out with 30 points. We've never thought of this from him. He even said it, man. This season's gonna be different for him. So, a team like Chicago and Miami right now, they're impressing me. They're impressing me so much that I feel like these two teams are great contenders. And through the offseason, they recruited, they traded. Whatever they did to bring in players, they did it perfectly. And the pieces they added to what they already had was perfect. It was not pieces that still had to gel over time, or pieces that had to be given a season or two. No, it's pieces that's working right now, and it's gonna work for the remaining of the season and maybe another season. And all they have to do from now on is basically add on to what they have. Miami is not a team to play with. I don't feel like we should just write them off, especially Chicago. We should not just write them off. I'm not even saying give them a chance. I'm not even trying to fight a cause for them, because I feel like they will prove themselves to every NBA fan out there. I can bet money on Chicago Bulls either winning the 7th or 8th seed in that conference, and of course Miami is gonna go through. But yeah, Chicago and Miami, they play such a similar game. They really get the wins off the dirt, and every player there is just improving the game every single day. They're not overrated. They're not highly praised or anything. Unlike your players like Ben Simmons, whereby they speak so much of his talent and caliber, and yet his performance is not comparable to what they speak of.
The better coaches.
We pushed Lonzo Ball last season to the side, and now look what he's doing. Critical. I don't know where he's getting the Black Mamba mentality. Maybe he feels like this is the last season for him to prove himself or to get the bag or something like that. But he has picked up his game, and of course Miami, Bam, he's showing flames. For a guy that's not considered a natural center, he's playing the position to the best of his ability, and he's exceeding and excelling in it. To come out with 16 rebounds, that's great. That's great, because they played, if I was right, they played Pacers. And if you know the Pacers, they got Turner. I'm sure Turner is way taller than Bam. So I don't know how he was defeating Turner in the paint to get 16 rebounds. I'm shocked. That just shows how aggressive Miami is right now. They're not a team to play with. Maybe over time they'll even gel even better, understand each other even better, know each other better, and that will just make it harder for other opponents to beat them, and it's gonna always be close. Just like last season, whereby we said whichever team is the healthiest is gonna win. I feel like this season will be whichever team is more aggressive and more hungry is gonna win, and these two teams are showing it. They're showing us what hunger is, what consistency can bring about, and all I just say is give them time. Give them time. They will gel better. They will close games better. Everything about them is gonna be better, and I'm sure we're gonna see them playoffs.
This is Houston, contact with a test 1.
Ignition sequence start.